Such a disappointing step back after their playoff year from 2 years ago under Tom Thibodeau. How quickly can they put the disappointment behind them? Beautiful setup, 48 to Robinson.
The Knicks, honestly, will be fighting for one of the last two play-in spots, and that won't be easy. The East is good. I mean, you know, you look at Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, Brooklyn, Miami, clearly better, I think.
Three-pointer from the corner won't go. What kind of a year can Randall put together? All-star campaign 2 years ago is Brunson with a corner pocket three. Season for the Knicks.
Well, yeah, no question. Randall has to be at least closer to the efficiency that he showed 2 years ago. Barrett has to have the same aggressiveness he had at the end of last year with better efficiency, and their defense has to come.
The voting for the Rookie of the Year award behind Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley. Three-pointer from Randall. Good-looking perimeter stroke. EP this season.
If he was even an average pitcher, I would say yes. But when you have Shohei Ohtani as Randall knocks down another three, when you have Shohei, I mean, we've seen seasons like what Aaron Judge has had. They've been great, but we've seen it. We have never seen anything like Shohei Ohtani.
Very popular here in the Big Apple, but hard to argue with any of those points. Randall, boy, under control, the pretty spin with
left ankle. Ironic because just a couple of days ago he told the New York media a tumultuous time here in New York after being traded from Atlanta, where he only got into
pitching staff's trust to not have it really sets him back.
Tough news as R.J. Barrett with a pretty little left-handed to the hands of Hartenstein. It's a Knicks turnover. Here comes Cunningham, the trailer, dropping a dime to Stewart. Masterfully done by Cunningham. Mike, we're thinking about you, your wife Roseanne, and the entire Breen family. Mike has been a mentor to me, Stan, for a number of years. As good a person as there is, not only in the league, but in sports. And we're thinking about Mike.
Absolutely. Go.
On that Knicks MSG telecast, here's R.J. Barrett. Going glass and a pretty little soft touch.
Detroit's production in the paint.
Toppin!
I mean, the deep number one thing that the Pistons are going to talk about in their film tomorrow is that they have to take care of the ball much, much better.
Points in the paint in this game, 46 to 20 favoring the Knicks. Ivy taking contact. That ends at 13 to. But against them, you just go back to what the fit is going to be like with this Knicks team with Brunson as they start to get comfortable with each other.
And it's the hardest position in this league to play at the point. You've got to create shots for people. You've got to defend at the point of attack. You've got to lead a team and organize a team. Nothing easy about playing the point. It'll take time, but they are confident they have the right guy. As Cade Cunningham has given confidence to the entire franchise that they are on the right track and can turn things around.
This is quickly taking Duren to the paint, puts it down. Can't do it much better than that.
He used that contact to neutralize Duren's athleticism and then finish strong.
Boy, I tell you what, Killian Hayes looks strong tonight. A chance at three.
Dan, as you've noticed tonight, he's firing from a lot higher up than he used to.
He sure is. And the other thing I've noticed, and it probably goes to his confidence, he's been a lot more aggressive offensively, Spiro, than what we saw a year ago. But there's nobody better to work with than John Beilein. He is as good a teacher there is in this game. He developed a lot of players in his time in college coaching, and spending a summer working with him would help. I think he's really going to help this New York team.
And he's got a lot of what Tom Thibodeau likes. Stan fights for loose balls, is a good rebounder as McBride comes up with the theft. Little Euro step, and it'll be a traveling violation.
McBride might end up with double-figure steals tonight. I mean, it seems like every time we turn around, he's got a steal and heading the other way.
Final 2 minutes of the quarter. Hayes on a driving kick. Joseph, a little bit too much, and it's cleared underneath by Toppin. But just to get back to Hartenstein, he comes over from the Clippers. The Knicks locked him up with that 2-year, $16 million deal. Efficient as a pick-and-roll player. And an and-one opportunity for Jalen Harris as he cuts underneath baseline.
Yeah, Jalen Harris played 13 games for Toronto 2 years ago and then spent last year over in Italy and now coming back trying to make an NBA roster.
Harris was away from the league, that 1-year ban that came down in July of 2021 last year. Also a little cup of tea in Canada, in addition to his stint in Italy. So now trying to catch the attention of one of the 30 teams in the NBA.
Well, and you make a great point right there, Spiro, is, you know, sometimes people will look, and even players will look and say, well, they've got 15 guaranteed contracts. There's no, well, you're not playing. If you're one of those guys fighting for a roster spot, you're not just trying to impress your own organization. That's where it starts. But you're playing now in front of all 30 teams in this league. And there's going to be movement as we get near the end of training camps and things. Every chance you get to go out and play, you've got a chance to impress somebody and make your case that you belong in this league.